I'm sorry. This might be my most controversial video yet, but I don't care. So get your pitchforks ready and listen closely because TMNT 2007 is the most overrated Ninja Turtles movie ever. I swear, everyone on the internet always hypes this movie up as a underrated masterpiece or forgotten gem, but I completely disagree, and there's one major reason why. But before I state a couple of my reasons why this movie sucks, I must say, please don't come after me in the comments. This is just a discussion video about some of my thoughts, but I'm definitely interested in some of your opinions on this movie, and maybe try and change my mind. But please just keep it respectful, and I don't want to wake up with you guys at my door tomorrow, okay? So with all that being said, let's talk about this overhyped, nostalgic trap. So, like I said, there's many glaring problems with this movie that most people tend to overlook. The first main issue with this movie is the plot. For a Ninja Turtles movie, this plot is kinda hard to follow. Many years ago, this guy named Max Winters opens a portal, which causes him to become immortal. But in doing this releases 13 monsters into the world and turns his army into stone. So centuries later, we see him working to open the portal once again by hiring his stone generals to find the 13 monsters. And once the portal is open, he finally wants to no longer be immortal. But his stone generals betray him, and the turtles, who are working full-time jobs at this point and are way past their heyday, reform to stop the stone generals and close the portal. So, did you get all that? I know, this plot is so confusing. The plot is so messy that I'm sure I left off a few important details. But the concept of someone trying to stop their immortality is cool, but I'm sorry, I could care less about this whole 13 monsters plot. It's confusing and super hard to follow, especially for a young kid watching this. The villains are another major problem with this movie. Besides Max, we really don't feel connected to any of the other villains in this movie. I always say this, but please, without using Google, tell me one of the Stone Generals' names. Yeah, impossible, isn't it? Let me know down in the comments if you were able to get one of their names. And don't cheat. I respect them for trying to do something different other than Shredder in this movie, but using confusing and generic villains probably wasn't the best decision. I mean, even usual TMNT villains like Karai don't even do much in this movie. There were plans for Shredder to return in the second movie, but sadly that never happened. But it's not just Karai and the Foot Clan who do nothing this entire movie. Most of the main characters feel like complete afterthoughts. Besides Leo and Raph, nobody else really does anything of significance in this movie. Like, my boys Donnie and Mikey don't even do anything in this movie, which sucks because the little stuff we got from them was pretty decent. And the only thing April does is convince Leo to return home and tell the turtles about the 13 monsters. And Casey does have great interactions with Raphael and some funny moments here or there, but that's about it. Which sucks because these characters definitely could have been all-timers with more development. I do understand there were supposed to be sequels, but we have to work with what we have. Like, if we would have gotten that second movie plot about Mikey joining the Foot Clan, then this definitely would have been the greatest version of Mikey of all time. But sadly, we never got it. But before I get into my big reason why this movie struggles in my opinion, let's talk about some things this movie actually did right. And number one is obviously Raphael. He is quite literally the saving grace of this movie. Without him, this movie is complete trash. But the whole Night Watcher stuff and beef with Leo is amazing. The animation and fight scenes are also really well done. For 2007 CGI, this movie still holds up well visually. And last, but certainly not least, the iconic Leo vs. Raph fight is pure cinema. The cinematography and dialogue is perfect. But what most people look over regarding this fight is the reason why they're even fighting in the first place. And that's my main issue with this movie. This version of Leonardo is such a hypocrite. You see, before the movie even takes place, Master Splinter sends Leo on a journey to become a better leader. But while this is happening, the family begins to grow apart. Donnie becomes an IT tech assistant, Mikey works at birthday parties, and Raph still continues to fight crime as the Night Watcher. Eventually, April finds him in Central America and tells him how much the family has fallen apart. And what makes it worse is Leo's real journey had been over for a year at that point, but he didn't return because he feared not being good enough. But eventually he returns to New York and immediately he starts hating for no reason. Like literally, when the turtles go up to the surface for the first time, Leo starts talking bad about the Night Watcher out of nowhere.
Video game scores have like doubled.
Right. And while you've been playing games, little brother, this Night Watcher character's come into the neighborhood like some kind of vigilante showboat. But his days are done.
I don't understand why Leo was so mad. We literally saw him beating up criminals worse at the beginning of the movie, so him complaining about a vigilante just makes him look like a complete hypocrite. Also, hey, editor version of me here, I forgot to mention, in the prequel comics to this movie, Leo does even more insane stuff, like worse than the Night Watcher. Like, come on Leo, why are you complaining about the Night Watcher when you literally like killed a ton of like cartel members? Like, what the heck? So eventually when he does come face to face with the Night Watcher, it makes no sense. But again, the fight is amazing, I want to make that clear. But the reason why they're fighting could have been handled way better. I also don't like how one-sided Splinter is towards his sons in this movie. Like, a lot of people say 2012 Splinter was super biased, but have they seen this Splinter? He's so biased towards Leonardo. Like, Raphael doesn't necessarily do anything wrong, but Splinter gets mad at him for no reason and agrees with Leo. But yeah man, that's it for my opinions on the 2007 movie TMNT. Again, not a horrible movie, but one that's definitely overhyped a lot online. It could have been so much better, man. I was rewatching it for this video and I really do like the voice cast. It's just an okay movie at best, with a glaring problem in the major conflicts. But that's it for today. Again, let me know down in the comments what you think of this movie. Do you think it's a bit overhyped? Or do you like it? But that's it for today, boys. I'll see y'all next time. Peace!